Hello YouTube. Today I want to make a quick video talking about the delays that go with the most conventional Redstone components. Well, I say conventional, but there's quite a few that are not conventional. So we're gonna start with instant stuff, then 1 game tick, all the way up to, I think this is 20 game ticks, yeah. Alright, so first of all, Redstone does pretty intuitive. If I freeze the game, tick freeze, we'll see that it powers and depowers instantly. Same for rails, same for node blocks, except that node blocks need like 1 game tick to actually make sound somehow, but for the purposes of doing actual wiring, doesn't matter. This is instant. Same goes for bells. Pistons are instant in the way that when you retract a piston, it's going to start retracting instantly. So basically, what I'm going to do is to extend this, and then we'll simply do this and put a redstone lamp over here. So now if I do tick freeze, power this, and do tick step 1, this is going to power instantly as we retract. If I would do the same circuit except on the pushing animation, it would work just the same. Just need to basically, what it is instant is the transformation between a solid block and a moving block. So as soon as the block starts moving, well, this is instant. Next up, we have redstone lamps. So redstone lamps are instant when you trigger them. Same for trapdoors, doors, fence gates, and walls when you want to connect them to another block, which is why we use them for wall stone. Like so. And then you do this. I'm stupid actually, it's like this. And we propagate the signal downwards instantly as we power the trapdoor. Well, obviously the observer needs 2 game tick to actually receive the signal, but that's the observer's limitation, not the actual wall. Stairs are the exact same, it's just the shape update. I put a pumpkin over there, but it just means any block that you can break. Breaking a block is instant. Then we have the trap chest. Same thing. When you actually send power to it, it's going to power something instantly. Same goes for the trapdoor. The trapdoor, I mean the pressure plate, and same for the tripwire. Then I put the sand, concrete, gravel, as well as what do you call them? Scaffoldings in here, but they're quite in a special category. So basically, when you have falling blocks like gravel, actually I don't even know how to do this setup properly, so I just won't. But if you have a stack of blocks like this, whenever you remove 1 block, then you have to wait like a game tick between each of them to fall. But this isn't something that's true all the time, because you can actually send an update like you would with, I don't know, with observers or something, to make them notice that they're now being unsupported. You just need the right timing and the right update order, and then you can make all of that know that it's unsupported instantly. Same goes for scaffolding, and it's the exact same thing when you want to break shit like vines, twisting vines, weeping vines, and shit like that, where they just break in a cascading effect. So let's say I were to take, no, how does this shit work? No, isn't it supposed to be like this? Why can't I plan it? That's probably because I need this, right? And then the random ticks are probably off. Game rule, random tick speed. Alright, so now we have this set up like this, and so when I break this, you see that it makes a cascading event going up, just like it would for concrete powder, scaffolding, and shit like that. And if you chain the update correctly, you can make all of that break instantly. And finally, I have the hopper. Well, what the fuck's happening? Okay, massive lag spike. Maybe it's with random tick speed? I don't know. Yeah, it was probably that. So when you lock it, well, the locking is instant. There might be other blocks that I forgot, but for the most part, that's pretty much all of the instant interactions that there are. Next up, we have scaffoldings and leaves, and kinda concrete powder, sand, gravel for 1 game tick. So if you connect a log to some leaves, you're going to have a 1 game tick pulse, not a 1 game tick pulse, a 1 game tick delay between each leaf. And similarly to this, fuck's sake, when you remove the support from a scaffolding, you're going to have a 1 game tick chain going through the scaffolding. But you need an observer to see that, so it's a bit annoying. Same goes for the leaves. Not to say that it's not useful, it's useful sometimes. And I put the powder over there because, well, I'm playing 1.17, which you can see over there. But I think it was in 1.18 or that it was changed to 2 game ticks, which is why it's also there. So if you're playing the current version, it takes 2 game ticks to fall. That's the same thing for shit like repeater, compressor, an observer, and a torch. They take 2 game ticks to actually transmit their delay. Now that I think about it, the comparator can also transmit its signal in instantly, like in 0 game tick. You just need to actually prime it properly by sending an update to the side in the right order. And I'm just shit. I've never used that. Not useful to me. I don't do that type of stuff. But 2 game ticks by default. Then we have 3 game tick. What takes 3 game tick to happen is the full pushing animation of a piston. Now some people are gonna tell you like it's actually 2 game tick, but for useful purposes it's 3. Okay, don't bother because it's only done moving the block after 3 game tick. So if I were to take a lamp, then do take freeze, put this there, step 1, 2, 3. 3 game ticks. So that's the piston. But the piston is only going to push in the same amount of ticks that you feed it until it reaches 3 game tick. So if you 0 tick a piston, it pushes instantly. If you give it a 1 game tick pulse, it takes 1 game tick to push. If you give it a 2 game tick pulse, 2 game ticks to push, and 3 game ticks and more takes 3 game tick to push. And the retraction is always going to take 3 game ticks. So let's just say, actually we'll put it like this, and we're gonna have our lamp set up like this. Take freeze, 1, 2, 3. 3 game ticks. At 4 game ticks, we have the repeater set on 2 plus droppers and dispensers. We also have the redstone lamp again, because the redstone lamp, even though it powers instantly, it takes 4 game ticks to actually turn off. 1, 2, 3, 4 game ticks. Then we have the repeater again for 6 game tick, not useful. Then at 8 game ticks, we have the repeater again, pretty intuitive, and we have the hopper. So a hopper needs to wait 8 game ticks before pushing an item, pushing or pulling. So let's just say do this. Then I do 1. This one is going to suck an item. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first item is there. The next one is over here. Then at 10 game ticks, we have some pressure plates like this one, and we have the trip wires because well, they take 10 game ticks to turn off. And then we have the wooden pressure plate that also takes 20 game ticks to turn off. The pressure plates and the trip wires are not very useful in most cases. You're actually just going to use them in combination with shit like armor stands, which should be no-go for most cases because, well, they're entities. So as a rule of thumb, it's best to avoid them in order not to cause some unnecessary lag. The tripwires can be useful for mob farm when you want to detect a mob. Usually it's for side axle mob farms. But yeah, for the most part, that's all of the timings that you need to know about redstone components. Hope that helps.